on here. Hold on.
We're here. I just went and got some stuff because
Oh,
I want to do a little show and tell.
Okay.
It was right. Last second thought popped in my head. 10 minutes to it. My wife's going, honey, it's 10, 5, 4, 3. It's like, I'm here.
Oh, no.
So, hey, it's been a
Hey,
crazy
guys.
week.
Welcome. Give
Right.
people just a minute to try to get on
Yeah.
here as we announced on there. So give them a minute.
Yeah, because we're running back a minute or two behind. It's all good, right?
Right.
So, how's everybody? Pop down below. How's your day going? You just on replay? Put down there. How's it going?
Yeah. Pop in the replay so we know that you're getting it. And
Right. So, how many fish did you catch? What state are you driving into? Let's see. What you do going on? Let's see, because we got people everywhere. I mean, we got friends driving across the country. We got some getting ready to go on some vacations. I saw their post that they've got like a day and some odd hours for the takeoffs. Awesome.
Wow. Nice.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
jelly a little bit. Not much. Because they're friends. I like to go. Hey.
Yeah. Now, I'm waiting for May.
May.
That's when I want to go.
Right. New Orleans. Hopefully we'll
NOLA.
make it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
NOLA. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know.
Well,
I popped down there and it's like, tell me what's in NOLA in May, especially in May. So.
Right. And we're not talking about Los Angeles. We're talking a little east. Like a few states east. Right? NOLA.
Yeah. And I actually haven't been to New Orleans. I've never been. So it'll be a first for me to be down there.
I've driven through because I had to work on a machine. Does that count?
You've been through it. I it'll be fun to see it. And
right.
I know there's a restaurant I want to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One of the chefs that I watch on TV.
Yeah. Chef Ramon.
Chef Ramon.
Right.
He has a restaurant there in New Orleans, and I want to visit it.
Right.
Really bad. Yeah, it's Mexican food. It's not my favorite, but
oh, come on.
I mean, I it'll be good because
you're with me. I always make it good. Right? Come on, guys.
I love it. Anyway.
So, think it's been long enough?
Yeah. It's been a couple of minutes. We better get this show on the road. Right. Hello, everyone.
So last week we talked about money and how it relates, right?
We've been talking about money and finances. It is a huge topic for a lot of people.
It is huge.
It's
very important topic.
Sometimes it's a hard topic for people to talk about. Just for many reasons.
Yeah. Especially people who like to control and they have to have everything in their way and no way. Mm-hmm. And it's hard when you have a spouse that says, no, wait a minute, what about me? Mm-hmm. And so that's where you got to take an inner look at yourself. Like, where do you stand in yourself? Sorry, I'm going a little deep here, but I want you to understand that life is about your happiness and your partner's happiness as long as you jive with each other. I don't want to say, time may be split, but sometimes you got to. Somebody got to hear this. I don't know who it is. Mm-hmm. But you got to remember who you are, where you come from. Make sure you jive together, right? Make things happen, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry, a little deep there.
Hey, no, it's okay. I mean, that's what we're here in this group for, is to help people. You joined the group for a reason, so I'm hoping that you're listening to, you're catching the replays, even if you're not saying anything, you're being quiet. It makes it difficult for us when nobody's chatting, and we're trying to work on that. We're trying to be active in the group. This is supposed to be a fun place to be and a place to learn. And we do have some things that we're creating that we're going to be revealing pretty soon that will help you. And if you want to be a part of it. So we're excited about what we're creating. So,
oh, yeah. I am too.
There's a couple of there's more than just one thing going on in the background.
Oh, yeah, we like 6 of things.
But what I'm saying, what we are creating is for you, for people that haven't even joined the group yet. We're creating something that's going to be amazing.
Yes.
I know we've talked and we mentioned this before, so it's okay to say this. We are going to be doing a 3 or 5 day challenge, which is going to lead up to a launch of something else that we're creating that you can be a part of if you so choose. If you're wanting to grow and elevate yourself in different areas, that's what we're creating. We're creating a way to learn and educate. So that would be available.
I can kind of throw this out there. This to see what's going on.
Yeah.
If you want, what type of challenge are you thinking about having? Because I have like 5 different paths to go, even and more just pop in my head.
Right.
So we have path of husband and wife. We have path of parents with children with different needs to a certain point. Because we have 7 kids. Mm-hmm. We're the Brady Bunch. We've been there. We've seen a lot of stuff. We deal with a lot of stuff. Women just dealing with husbands, or husbands dealing with wives. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can go different places. DM me, DM Kat. I mean,
pop in the chat, or you can do private message. I don't care.
Right.
But we do like to hear the comment, because if we throw something out there and it just falls to the ground because there was no communication. I mean, this group was designed for you. You joined the group for a reason. So, and again, remember we talked about in the beginning, it's like the conversation, you're going to get more out of it when you are a part of it, so don't just come in and just plop in, and just ignore everything. Get involved, take control, and learn and start talking and communicating, because that's how we grow.
Right.
We're here to support you. You're here to support others. Don't not speak up, because what if somebody needs to hear what you have to say?
Right. And see, that's what people understand. I'm going to go off a little tangent here for a second here. Sorry.
I'll take a rabbit trail for a second. That's okay.
So
we're good.
That's what I don't understand about when you like going to church. Church is people with broken people who want to break people. So I have a hard time with church. But the point of church is what? So to fellowship with other people who are broken, so you guys can understand how to heal each other. Not put down each other, but to heal each other. There's a big difference. So that's why I like this group, because this group is to help each other. You don't have to say exactly what your issue is or what's going on in the group. So, because that's a personal matter that you can explain to people or not. But when you understand hey, I have this going on in my life, or I've seen this going on in my life, or I have this going on in a friend's life. Mm-hmm. It could be your life, but use it as a friend, as it's not on you. So explain hey, I have this going on. This is what's going on. I want to help out. Do you guys have advice? Does anybody else have advice? So we can help each other as a group. Because remember, it takes a village to be a family, right? Or be a family to be a village. It's like raising a kid. Some people, it takes a village to raise a kid. I agree. But it also takes a village to become a group as one. So why not be that group that become one and help each other? Because I love big churches. I love churches. But the people in there have issues. We got to love them for who they are. Mm-hmm. And as long as we share our testimonies, which is our testimonies, what? Was
a trial we made it through.
Right. Exactly. So that means you have the chance to give that testimony to somebody else to help. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So
thanks for that like. Yep, we like those like buttons. Push the like button, push the love button. It helps others to see what's going on. Yeah, right. Support and help others.
Right.
For sure.
Because I'm a military vet. I've Desert Storm, Desert Shield, been there, been done, been to Somalia, been back. So I've seen stuff, and I dealt with stuff, and I have a hard time talking with that. So I know where a lot of military issues are at. And I have friends that are military, and we understand each other totally. We can look at each other a certain way. We have a 100,000 word conversation with just one look. Just because we've been there, done that. Some people haven't done that. Some people have been stateside. They don't understand that. Which is all right. I'm glad I'm glad they haven't gone over it, because it mentally changes your thinking. And it took me for the longest time to be able to appreciate human life, because it was so easy to take. That gives you some idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 7 wonderful kids, right? They're all ours. I don't care who they are. All right, enough of that. Sorry,
Right. No, it's all right.
a little emotional.
Somebody needed to hear it,
Right.
most likely either now or on the replay. So, like I said, thumbs up if you're appreciating getting value from this, and it's appreciated. Trust me, I'd like to know where you are. So,
Right.
I'm gonna fix that, by the way.
Oh,
There we go.
but it doesn't change nothing down there, does it?
Well, in a minute.
Well, oh, okay. I like it either way. Oh, you're right, it does, huh? All right.
Anyway, so, but yeah, we're kind of in a little bit of a series of money and relationships,
Right.
And money is a huge topic, and like I've said before, it can be a touchy subject, it can be a painful subject, it can be a joyful topic. It depends on where you are. And like last week, we discussed about your journey. So trace back from your past up to your present and how things are. And you kind of find your story of what your beliefs are when it comes to money and
Right.
having it, not having it. Your story tells you why, and it will give you clues on how to change that and whatever. I'm currently working on my money story. I have mentors, I have coaches, and I know some of my coaches right now are actually bringing out this very topic to help you deal with why you're not reaching where you really want to be,
Right.
and the reason for that. So I'm hoping to get some more clarity on that as well. So we have coaches because we want to elevate so we can help you elevate and change.
Definitely. Yeah.
If we don't grow, you don't grow. So, we have coaches to grow and go further and higher and elevate ourselves so we can teach others to do the same.
Yep. And I've in the military, I've been to life coaches. I've been to couples retreats, and I've learned a lot. And then being married for a while, I think 13, 14 years. Then got remarried to my lovely wife now. We're going on almost 12 years now. Oh, 13 years now. I'm sorry, it's 14, almost 14 years. Hey, see, there we go.
2023 is 13.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
2010 when we got married.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
I know, right?
All right. But anyways, what she's saying, so we've had a lot of experience. We have a lot of stuff going on, and we're always educating ourselves, become more educated so we can help you and help ourselves. But we can have this journey of life helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what life should be. We shouldn't be in our own little homes and castles and hiding away and doing stuff. We need to get out and help each other, understand each other, so we can better the community.
Well, and the scripture even says to help one another.
Right. And I'm not talking about just your local community. I'm not talking about just your local church or your local school. I'm talking about to state, to national, to world.
It can grow to that, yes, but it has to start here.
Right. Like God, right?
Mm-hmm.
It starts here. Church is here. Then he moves out.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have that first. You got to have the belief. You got to have that faith, undying faith. I think there's a movie on that. There's a few movies on that. My favorite is Riddick. You watched that one? Ever watched that one?
Yeah.
Watch it. It's a good movie. Of course, there's a lot of violence in it, but
it is a secular movie, but it does have good concepts.
Right, great, good concepts.
Yeah,
it's like The Matrix has really good concepts. Still coming today.
No, yeah, every day.
Right.
I mean, totally. And when it thinks about that, and when it comes to money and stuff like that, we took the red pill on that,
right,
and have totally discovered the bullshit that is out there regarding finances and the ridiculousness that's being told.
Right.
And also just from when I was in high school to now, I mean, there's a few things that I had learned to do that they don't teach anymore, and which is very, very sad.
Right.
You know, when I was in school, we actually had a class that taught you how to do your checkbook, how to do that kind of stuff, right or wrong, as far as.
Well, you had home economics.
Well, we also had that too, but that was two separate things.
Yeah.
But now they don't teach you anything, and they don't even teach the Constitution. They stop at the preamble. And how wrong is that?
No, give a chance. There are a few teachers that actually do teach the Constitution, but they're far and few between.
Like I said, in general.
Right.
You know, so the education is lacking in a lot of areas. So that's another reason why we created this group, is to educate. In the business that I'm in, is educating people about their finances. I'm not a financial advisor.
No, we're not.
But I can give you examples of what we've done and what has worked for us. And, you know, when it comes to money and investing and things like that, I would never invest in the stock market. Not now, because it's a total joke. And people fight me on it. That's okay. Go ahead. I'll go to toe with that.
Now you can make money in the stock market, but you got to remember too, the stock market is nothing more than just what?
It's all paper. It's not real.
Right.
And they're manipulating it.
You're buying paper from a company stating that they're going to make money and pay you for that stock that you own.
Well, even the gold and silver is paper. It's not the real stuff, because a lot of the paper that you're purchasing
or notes
is just 10 people can buy the same 10-ounce bar or whatever, 100-ounce bar. Whatever it's listed, 10 people can buy the same one. So when you want to go and actually purchase it and say, I want it physically,
it's hard to get. It takes a while to get
it. You know, however, they can just give you cash and say, here you go.
Yeah.
And what the banks are doing now, I'm hearing I'm hearing that there's a branch of, I don't know which bank it is. I'd have to do my research, but I saw it today, that is closing branches. Even though they've made money and they are doing well, they're closing branches.
Yeah. And
so if it's making it less accessible for the people to come get their money, come do their banking or whatever, it's gonna be hard if you have that particular bank. So and right now, I don't think it's a bank that's here in Arkansas or in the States. It's starting somewhere else already. So
yeah. So just watch your money.
Just watch.
Right.
Like I said, we're not financial advisors, but we have our ears to the ground and what's going on in that world a little bit.
I say don't listen to this mainstream media.
Yeah.
Go to the back doors. Yeah. Listen to what's being said, because there's a lot of chatter out there about all the different stuff going on, and you have to weigh it to yourself. What do you think? What's going on? Because listen to Discord, listen to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Don't listen to mainstream stuff. Think about what's going on and hear the little nicks and pieces that all blend together. And that can give you an idea of what's really happening.
Right.
And go with your gut on that. What do you feel is right? Don't just go, I'm saying, just don't go with mainstream what the media is telling you. Look at all the stuff. Do your research. I know kids nowadays don't like doing research because they're too darn lazy to go out and get a job. So they don't do the research.
Right.
But do your research. Understand what's your money's at. What's going on? Why did this happen? Why is 401s here? Why are all these notes, bonds, and everything else that's happening?
Right.
What were they for? Why, if they mature, do you get your money or do you get something else?
Right.
And why do you get taxed on this stuff? So do the research on it. Don't just take our word for it. Don't take mainstream media word for it. Do the research. Look at the stuff.
Right. I mean, and if you guys have questions, if you guys whatever, we have resources that we're linked to,
right,
that can, save you money, show you different options,
right,
and get you prepared for
It's like
whatever.
insurance. You don't have to have your company insurance.
Yeah, I know
You
for
can
sure. We have a different
Pay out the butt
option.
for it.
For sure. And the thing about the insurance that we have, you know how the insurance states that like there's only one time a year that people want to come. It's time to go, and if you want insurance, it's time to get in, right?
Right. I mean,
With this insurance,
states,
it doesn't
everybody
matter.
does it. They
Yeah.
go, hey, it's the annual insurance thing.
Right. With this insurance, you can come in anytime. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You can start tomorrow.
And unfortunately,
Yeah.
because the way the states and all your companies are set up for your annual insurance stuff, that means you still, unfortunately, still have to pay for them. So if you time it right, you get rid of your local insurance, I guess you'd call it, or your company insurance.
Mm.
At the same time, start this insurance, save money.
Oh, definitely.
Sorry, my hands a little dirty. Work and grease.
I can say this is because I'm a referring agent. I am not a licensed insurance person, but I can refer you to what we use. And 30 to 60% savings is pretty phenomenal. So, and it's way better.
Yeah, way better.
With the doctor says you need to do this or that, there's no answer for buts. It's okay. It will cover it.
Well, for the most part.
Know. It's that but it's that kind of thing. It's
right.
Like it's not government run.
It's,
right. The top 5, whatever, it has nothing to do with them. So anyway, if you want more details, you can pop insurance in the chat and I will help you with that. But all kinds of different things that insurance has it's money related because it can save you money. It's all about it's money related.
Well, so when you go to the doctor, you're not paying thousands of
dollars. You
go
save some money.
You go to the local doctor office for regular health, for a regular checkup. Used to cost you $120 to $150. Now it's $500 or $600.
Yeah, it's
for what?
Insane. Yeah,
for you to cough and you hear my heart, my lungs. Come on.
Nothing against doctors, but I'd rather be. I'm more naturopathic if I can be. So
right.
If you need doctors, I'm not calling. Don't.
Right. No.
Don't chew me out because I'm wrecking on the doctors, but I don't like doctors.
See your doctor. See what you need to do.
Yeah.
You're grown people. do you?
Yeah.
Do you boo? Right.
Yes. Do you? There it is.
Anyways.
So, like I said, there's all different kinds of things that go into finances, like having the insurance, having your plan, having whatever, and we can help you with that. We're, like I said, that's one of the things that we're working on behind the scenes that'll be coming out eventually. That's going to help you out if you so choose to want to be involved in that. So if you're excited about some things that are coming or want to know what's coming, pop some questions in there and say, I'm excited. I want to know more.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
Hey, quick little thing. I want a little kind of sneak peek for next week. I want to show some of this stuff.
Okay.
So this is something that you put in your hand because you pay for it. It comes to you, and it's real gold and silver. This is a gold note that we have.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Here, let's put that up in there.
There you go.
Oops.
Here you go. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's actual legal tender, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Real gold. Gold that you have in your hand. Oh, well, that's... and that is... There you go. There we go. There it is. There's that.
Yep.
Oops. You didn't have your thumb in the right place.
Oh, my bad.
Let me see it.
What? That one? Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, this one's my favorite. I have to do that.
Oh.
There you go. Can't see it. There we go.
That's a Black Panther. Can you believe it? That's silver.
That is real silver, by the way.
Yeah.
That is a 5-ounce silver coin. Now that's the defense.
Right.
The offense is
That one, like that one.
Oh yeah, that one is good too. Yeah. It's a dragon. In case you can't see that on this one.
Now, these are all real silver coins. Now, these are collectors that we're showing. Now,
Yeah.
Now, you can also get the regular. Uh, now, you get the regular silver too.
That's a silver eagle, by the way. Real 1 ounce piece of silver. I only have a couple.
So and here's a thought for you. Right.
This would be your defense.
In the early 70s.
I get those mixed up. I get offense and defense.
Offense is your attack, and defense is your defending.
Okay, so this is my offense, and the collecting is the defense.
Right.
So
remember back in the 70s, you saw your $1 paper bill, right? It said 1 silver note. That's what this was. That's what this cost back in the 70s.
It doesn't anymore.
Now it takes 30. Well, for this one, it probably takes about $35.
It's about almost 40.
40 now.
It's almost $40 for one piece of silver.
So that's the inflation. So it went from $1 to $40 to buy one piece of gold now, or silver. Think about that. So that means your paper dollar that you have in your wallet or in your bank account is nothing but fiat money.
It is called fiat money.
Yep.
And it's not backed by
gold or
silver anymore because of what happened in I can't remember the year. I gotta remember the year. One of the presidents took us off the gold standard. And ever since then,
it's gone down.
Our money has declined in value.
Yep.
Because the more paper that gets printed, that's when the inflation is. When paper money gets printed, that's where inflation gets consumed in. Well, there's been so much money printed, especially in this last couple of years. Anyway, but when we went off the gold standard, it's been over 50 years now. It's almost 52 years. And if you've seen anything and understand anything in history and seeing some of these other countries who have lost, who their money became trash and they just used it as wallpaper.
Like Brazil.
There's several countries. We have the stuff to back this up.
Right.
Okay. This is all factual stuff. We've gone a couple years past. I mean, the money that the fiat cash that you have in your banks and in your wallet right now could go to zip nada crap at any time. They're not saying when or how, but it can happen because we're in that 50-year mark when it happens.
Right.
Historically. And so that's why you see a couple of these other countries and all the other countries, they're changing and saying, bye, U.S., we don't want your money. And they're going back to the gold standard themselves.
Right.
And you're seeing a lot of it happening right now. And if you're noticing, banks are trying to get a hold of gold and silver as well. I'm just saying, and JP Morgan has also said it, that gold and silver is real money. Everything else is credit. And that's JP Morgan has said that. It's also been stated that if you don't have it in your hands, it's not yours. If you can't hold it, it's not yours. So
even if you have it in bank deposit.
Right. If it's in a safe deposit box, it is not yours. Doesn't matter if your name's on it. It's not yours. So take it as you want. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would definitely suggest you not keep anything in the bank vault because it's not yours. If something happens in the next year or so or sooner, that bank closes, you lose it. It's gone. You would not be able to get it.
Well,
that's just the reality of it. So I'm just saying, protect yourself, and there's ways that you can do that.
Right. So this is a little peek of what we're going to talk about next week, I think. So
What real money is, gold,
Right.
silver. If you have questions, have them ready, pop them in. We'd love to be able to answer those for you.
Yep.
It helps if they're ahead of time, but it's okay. We'll
Right.
try to be more prepared for some questions if you want to ask them next week for sure.
Definitely.
For, about money. And it's valid today. People are wanting and needing and concerned about money right now.
Yeah. Well, it's a big issue.
It's a big issue right now. And if you're one of those ones that are kind of concerned, or if you're not concerned, I would be concerned. I mean,
Right.
seriously.
I'd be questioning myself, why am I not concerned?
Right.
Because no matter what your age is, from 18 to 60 or 80 or 90, because your money is what you live off of.
Right. And I mean, be real here. We have in the past had considered, we probably should have gold and silver. We probably should have real estate. We probably should have that. I mean,
Right.
our
Expanded
portfolio
yeah.
should be pretty well rounded. And that is true. Your portfolio should be well rounded. As far as like gold and silver, we really honestly, except for the last year, we really didn't know where to go. Not really.
Well, no, because every time you go someplace, you have to buy 500,000 pieces to get a good price.
Right.
Well,
if you see them like $28 or $30 an ounce, you would have to buy what? 500 or more to get that price.
Yeah.
And it's like, who can afford $10,000 or more
right.
at one time to get that physical gold or silver in your hands? And, so we we just really didn't know what to do. But we have found a valid, amazing place that can get that does take care of you, also has education, also has so many things that our mind is just blown. My mind's just blown about some of the stuff that I've been learning, and it's like, they never told me that in school. Why am I learning this now?
Right.
Or, and how come I didn't know that before? Yeah. Why am I not learning this again? Right. So it's amazing. My mind has been expanded. And
right. in this place that we went to, that we found, you can actually buy silver at $1 increments. You have to reach a certain threshold to get that
in your hand, but
you still buy at $1 increments until you get there.
Yeah, you can buy $5 at a time, and
right.
Who doesn't have $5? That's a flippin' coffee, people.
Right.
I mean, I don't go to the coffee shop every day anyway, but those that do, you could skip a day and buy some silver.
Right.
Seriously. For protection, to help you, to get savings. I mean, since we've been doing this, we actually have money that we have actually savings now. It's right. Amazing. I'll be honest.
Like
over $7,000 in savings.
Easy.
I've never had that.
And we don't have that. We didn't put that much into these. Correct.
That's the value that we have in our savings account right now that I physically hold. I'm just like, I've never been able to do that before. And that's saying something, because that I can use as leverage.
Right.
If I need to, that's leverage.
Oh yeah.
For a lot of things.
Like that panther she showed you.
Yeah.
I mean, we paid like $8 something for it, right? It's valued almost $2,000, I think.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
That all depends on the market,
right.
on people purchasing it or something. But it's only a limited number of, so it's mostly in the members' hands right now.
Right.
I don't think anybody's but that again, that value is going to go up because people are holding on to it now.
Right.
So, it's pretty amazing, I'm just saying.
Well, like Van Gogh's painting. When he first painted, nobody wanted them, right?
Yeah. Now it's being
now look at him.
Forged and stuff too.
Right. Billions of dollars.
Yeah, well, there is that in this world too.
Yeah.
You know, believe it or not, people have gotten scammed over silver
Right.
not being real. It looks real, but it's not real. And so
You get something else
we
you
have
worry about.
yeah, we were worried about that too, but now we have the safety and assured that it's real, you know.
And that's why, look here, see that? Certified.
NGC
Right.
is one of the big collectors and coin developers. PGC, NGC. There's one other one, but anyway, that I guess we'll kind of leave you hanging on that.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
our time's about out, and we love you guys. It's okay.
It's all good, right?
You guys love us, right?
Oh my God, really? All right,
I love you guys. So we'll chat at you next week. More on money to come,
right,
and how we can help you be better financially sound for sure. Well, and anyway,
money sound, mental sound, and physical sound.
All right.
Type into which one you want.
Yeah. Anyway, we love you guys, and we'll see you on a future Zoom.
Bye, guys.